Artificial intelligence has really come to the forefront in the last few months, especially thanks to software like Chat GPT. And real estate agents are going to save a ton of time and see their businesses explode if they properly utilize all these new platforms that are being made available to them. This video is all about exploring the top artificial intelligence software available for realtors so that they can grow their business, get the creative juices flowing, drastically improve their marketing, and put out higher quality content. Hey, my name is Dan, and I help realtors grow their business using modern marketing techniques, proven lead generating skills, and of course, conversion techniques. If you'd like to have a chat and learn more if I can help your business, just reach out using any of the contact information below. Okay, let's get into the top 3 AI-driven platforms that realtors need to utilize in 2023 to help dominate their business. Number 1 is Nvidia Broadcast. The Nvidia Broadcast app helps transform any room into a home studio. It takes your live streams, voice chats, and video conferencing calls to the next level with AI-enhanced voice and video. This software uses AI to enhance the quality of all your broadcasts. Now, currently, this software is only available on a PC, and I'm actually Mac driven, so I can't even use this, but my goodness, it looks so good that I'm gonna have to call it out as being one that is a must-have and hopefully comes out on Mac soon enough. So check it out. The features that really stood out for me were the background noise canceling, because again, it's all about producing high quality, and when we have background noise, it doesn't make our videos pop as much as they should. So having this feature is a huge improvement.
Last time we checked out some awesome features like noise removal, which comes in handy when there are noisy interruptions like the construction outside right now. Let's get rid of it. It's perfect for when you want to be heard without yelling over bothersome background noise.
Number 2 is the high quality background blur. We've all seen what Zoom can do, but this really does take it to the next level and really increases the quality of your broadcast. Number 3 is a big one, and it is the room echo removal.
Here I'm in a co-working space, and do you hear that echo in my voice? That's room echo, so let's remove it. With a click of a button, our AI will filter out the echo from your microphone for better clarity and presentation quality.
A lot of rooms that people record in have a real bad echo, or maybe you're traveling and you're on the road and you want to record something that's not in your typical studio, and the only place you can find is in a room that has a lot of echo. This function looks to reduce it dramatically. Definitely one of the top features within this platform.
Another great feature is video noise removal. It's nighttime right now and I don't have a fancy lighting system. But with video noise removal on, the visual noise is reduced and I can get a better quality stream in low light situations.
The next feature is called video noise removal. And what this does, it essentially enhances your video when you're in a low light situation. You know how typically if people are in low light, the background looks super grainy? Well, this fixes that and makes the videos, again, a much higher quality. What's great too is that Nvidia Broadcast allows you to stack these features, meaning that you can use multiple features at the same time to really enhance and improve your video quality. And they've just made a huge upgrade to this platform, and it's one of the ones that caught my eye the most, and well, pun intended, it's actually called eye contact. And what it does is the AI captures your forward-looking eyes and keeps them constant on the camera while you can look around. This is a game changer for those who want to look more engaged with their audience, but still be able to reference notes about what they're speaking about. I'm a big fan of this. Sure, it might freak some people out. It's a little bit unusual, but at the end of the day, I think this will truly help a lot of people, probably myself included, create a higher level of content because the audio is going to be better, the background is going to be better, and the person's going to look more engaged because their eyes are always forward looking. You can pick up this software right here at nvidia.com. The number 2 most important software out there that is AI-driven for realtors is called adcreative.ai. This is an AI-powered social media creation website designed to generate conversion-focused ads and social media posts in a matter of seconds. We all know creating and posting social media content takes time. And when you do post, how do you even know if it's going to stand out against the competition? Will all your efforts go to waste, or will your ad not be engaged with at a level that you're looking for? Well, adcreative.ai looks to be the potential solution to all of this. See, this software essentially goes out and scrapes social media platforms and uses AI to understand why certain posts get higher engagement than others. Then the AI takes that information, combines it with the images and text you're looking to post, and then actually creates the creative content, the actual images that you can post to your social channels. Game changer, right? The site says that these data-generated ads and posts have a 14 times higher conversion rate than a non-data-driven approach. It can also write the text for you to help create a higher engagement ratio, and everything is trackable with their insights platform, so you can see which creatives are performing best on your accounts. So let's walk through what creating an Instagram post on this platform looks like. Okay, so here we are on adcreative.ai, and this is the software that is here to help create compelling and engaging social media posts. So let's get into what this looks like. Right off the top, we need to create a brand. And so I'm going to create essentially my real estate brand, and we'll utilize this to make a post. So my group is called the Vancouver Life Real Estate Group. Brand logo, let's upload that. Once your name and logo is in place, you can add your brand colors. I've got that blue. I'm going to use black. And lastly, I use a gray as well. There you go. So my brand name, my logo, and my colors are now in place. Brand type, super important here. Real estate, look at that. It's obviously one of the most common ones. So that's super important because that's part of what AI is going to utilize to help make sure that your creatives stand out against similar ones within the industry. And then we're going to create this brand. Okay, and now we're right into the creative format where we can decide what we're going to build. So I think I want to do a story post. Now, of course, as you'll see pretty quick here, once you've created any type of creative, you can resize it for basically any format, which is a super quick and easy and just a great overall feature that they have. Scrolling down now, we are going to include the project description. This is understandably recommended because your description is going to help drive the AI software to create a better and more enhanced ad for you. So my description is going to be that we're listing a brand new condo to the market, and it features a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, over 620 square feet in the Yaletown area of Vancouver, British Columbia. Let's see what that creates. And then of course, our target audience, well, we're going to target home buyers and real estate investors. And continue. Okay, so let's get into the main details now. Just listed. Punchline is here. It is unit 403 at 989 Beatty Street in Vancouver. And call to action, let's do book your viewing today. Perfect. I think that's enough to get people excited to want to come have a look. Okay, and now we add our background image. And as you can see here, you get to kind of slide over and pick where is the most compelling part of that photo. Or you can use, of course, its original size. Now, let's create a post. And we'll call it 99 Beatty Street. Okay, and here we go. The AI has generated a whole bunch of story format ads based on my brand's logo, colors, and of course the background photo of the listing. Now, it's claiming here to have all these really high conversion scores, and look at how many options it has generated. And some of these are actually quite good. So it gives you an idea of how quickly this can generate ads for you, and of course across all different platforms. Look at them all. So let's say this one here is my favorite. I can of course just click here and download it, but we've also got the options to edit just this post. So if I want to just change maybe the photo or just the text, I can do that. You can of course alter all of them at once as well. Or check this out. You can also pick different formats for sizes, meaning I can, spit it out as maybe a Facebook banner, an Instagram post, or again, the story. Here, you've got all sorts of different size options that you can just change them all into at once. And of course, cross-pollinate through all your social channels with imagery that is all complementary to one another. So that's a quick example of what adcreative.ai can do. You can, of course, spend some more time in here, explore all the different types of creatives and social creatives that it can create for you. But this one definitely looks to have a lot of power and be one that you can utilize to save a lot of time with your social media content creation. And number 3 is, of course, Chat GPT. Now, this is the one that's kind of taken the internet by storm. They have, in fact, achieved 1 million subscribers faster than any other platform ever released on the internet. So maybe you've tried it and that's awesome. I'm gonna give you some super clever ideas of how to utilize it for realtors. And if you haven't, well, here's a top little overview about what Chat GPT actually is. Without getting too nerdy, Chat GPT is essentially a language model that was trained by their parent company called OpenAI. It's based on the GPT, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer Architecture, and is designed to generate human-like text. It's basically like a conversation tool. Chat GPT can be used for a wide range of natural language processing tasks, also known as NLP, such as text completion, text generation, and language translation. It can also be fine-tuned for specific tasks such as answering questions or summarizing text, and definitely a lot more. So with the ability to understand and respond to context, it can actually be used in applications such as chatbots, virtual assistants, and more. Scary, exciting, fun, terrifying? Yeah, definitely all of the above. And when it comes to realtors and how they can engage it, well, even CNN has posted an article about using chat for creating property descriptions and how realtors already can't live without it. Chat GPT launched only a few months ago, back in November of 2022. And as mentioned, it already has over 1 million subscribers and is the fastest growing platform in internet history. The OpenAI parent company was recently valued at $29 billion. So you can get an idea where this might be heading. So while ChatGPT was essentially created to be like a human conversationalist, it can understandably do so much more. For example, it has the ability to write and debug computer programs. It can compose music. It can write a student essay. It can answer test questions, often at a higher level than most humans would ultimately write. It can write poetry. It can write song lyrics. It can emulate a Linux system. It can simulate an entire chat room and play games like tic-tac-toe. So it's really going to be revolutionary across almost any platform, across any industry. So I want to get into a couple of top level uses for ChatGPT within the real estate business, but then of course get into a couple of exciting ones that maybe you hadn't thought of, but you can definitely implement into your business today. Okay, so here we are within ChatGPT. Right off the top, let's do one of the obvious ones that's going to benefit realtors, and that's of course property descriptions. So here's one I found online, and look at that, very much written in realtor code, if you will. It has all of our acronyms and shortcuts and stuff that we typically write within a realtor description. Now, ChatGPT is so smart, you don't even have to tell it to, let's say, turn this into something far more eloquent for me. You literally just type it in and you hit go and watch what it does. Look at that. It is generating a well-written, far more engaging description based on just the essentially point form elements that we had submitted to it. Pretty impressive. Okay, so that one's great. Now let's explore a couple other options. So now that we have this property description for the MLS, what if we ask it to write an Instagram caption for the property? Look at that. It's pretty incredible. So it's really done something that's more succinct. It's included emojis, and look at that. It's even thrown in hashtags. I mean, it's If nothing else, it's a fantastic stepping off point because of course you're likely going to want to, fine tune this and add a bit of your flavor to it. But my goodness, talk about a time saver. And this will over time, of course, understand how you write and what you want it to write and improve and get closer and more to your personality over time. Okay, now here's where it gets kind of exciting. We're going to dig a little deeper. What if you want a social media calendar created for yourself? This is something that could take a long time to come up with for yourself, right? Maybe even hours. Well, let's see what Chat GPT suggests when we ask it to create a 30-day social media calendar for a realtor located in Vancouver, BC. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there, but my goodness, you get the idea of how profound and in depth and pretty on point these ideas are. So definitely want to utilize this for creating your social media calendar. So as real estate agents, sometimes we need a bit of motivation in what we're going to create for, let's say, our YouTube channel, for example. So maybe I have totally gone dry, no creative juices are flowing. I'm gonna come over here to Chat GPT and say, give me 10 YouTube video ideas on moving to Vancouver. You hit go, and within seconds, this is what it gives you. I gotta say, these are really, really on point for what people would want to know about living in Vancouver. The cost, the introductions, the best neighborhoods, the best things to do, the transportation, job market, housing options, of course, schools, the food scene, and then lastly, it's gonna give us community events. Brilliant, right? All of these are great video ideas that you can come up with that would definitely support your YouTube channel. And you know what's even crazier? I bet if we asked it to actually write the whole script for one of these, it would do that. Well, let's find out. Okay, so here we go. I've just asked it to write a 5-minute YouTube script for essentially video number 3 that it's told us to create. Hit go. It's even telling us to do intro music and a shot of the Vancouver skyline. Like, it's not just a script, it's literally telling us the exact sort of B-roll to be including as well here. Just unbelievable. Now, understandably, you shouldn't ever just read a script verbatim when you're creating your YouTube channel or YouTube videos rather, but this can obviously be used as bullet points. Or you can just say, hey, create bullet points for a 5-minute YouTube script on the best neighborhoods in your city. So pretty incredible what this is spitting out here. And again, you can modify this to be more your tone, but at the end of the day, this is just gonna be a creative mind hive of solutions whenever you're feeling a little bit under creative. Just go to Chat GPT and let it come up with some ideas for you. Look at this, outro music, closing shot of Vancouver skyline. Might as well be a sunset. Okay, this stuff is pretty incredible. I'm so impressed. And so the last one I want to touch on is, now that you've created this script in your YouTube video, well, you're going to post it. Well, what are the most engaging hashtags? Let's find out. Okay, so here's the question. 15 of the most engaging hashtags to use on YouTube for Vancouver neighborhoods. Well, Chat GPT looked to have maybe crashed for a second there, but hey, we're back and look at this. Here are the 15 hashtags. They all look fantastic. They can all be used or of course expanded upon. But hey, at the end of the day, this gives you a couple of the ideas that Chat GPT can be used for today. I'm sure you have your own uses. The longer you spend in here, the more kind of creative and exciting and in-depth you realize it can get. So there you have it, the top 3 AI-driven platforms for realtors to utilize today. You know there's gonna be a lot more coming, and I'll have more videos like this exploring and talking about them. For now, let me know which ones you're using. Which ones should I check out and review? Because hey, we're all a community, we're all here to share. And please subscribe if you like this content today. Share it with somebody that you know that could utilize this information as well. And if you'd like to connect and chat more about how I might be able to help your real estate business, just reach out. All my contact information is below. Thanks again and have an awesome day.